Warner Brothers is using Andy Muschietti as their go-to guy to get their projects out to the public and also to be successful. Now, some of y'all are probably sitting and going, "Who is Andy Muschietti? What are you talking about?" Andy Muschietti is a writer director who has had a lot of success with the projects that he's put out so far. And if you all not familiar with his work, back in 2013, he did the horror film titled Mama, which was a very good horror film, and it was a box office success. He did the remake of It 1 and Chapter 2, which those two films combined together made over $1 billion. He's also the executive producer and one of the showrunners on the It series that's going to be on Max titled Welcome to Daring that they're working on. He is the director of the Flash film that just dropped this week. And he's going to be the director in the new Batman and Robin film, The Brave and the Bold. So this guy knows how to make hit movies and knows what it takes to put a hit movie together. And his resume and his track record shows that. And at all the films that he's done so far, majority of them has been with Warner Brothers. Now, some people may say, well, the word use is kind of sounds bad, but what I'm saying is use, I mean use in a good way. Because when Discovery came in and took over Warner Brothers and they was restructuring the whole company, and then they launched DC Studios, and they put James Gunn and Peter Safran in charge of that. The main thing that DC, I mean not DC, but the main thing that Warner Brothers, DC, David Zaslav, all them wanted, the overall goal was to put out content and projects that are going to be successful far as box office wise, and it's going to be successful far as fans. And they were looking for somebody to kind of help kick that off and kind of help put them in a good position. And so far, Andy has done that. As I said, with both the It films making over $1 billion, then he's doing the series for It, and then now, doing the Flash film and the Batman and Robin film, which I'm pretty sure is other projects that Warner Brothers are going to be bringing to him also. So yeah, Warner Brothers is using him to get their products out there, and I don't blame them for doing that because right now they need it because they haven't had hit films like that in a while. The Snyderverse that didn't do so well. Um, Aquaman made over $1 billion, but overall, Warner Brothers and DC just haven't had much success lately. And then you had that terrible Black Adam film that came out that didn't do anything as well either. So when you got a guy like Andy who can make hit movies and his resume speaks for itself to show that this guy can put hit and great movies together, yeah, I don't blame him to say, you know what, let's pass this over to Andy. Hey Andy, what about the Flash? Hey Andy, what about doing the It series? Hey Andy, what about doing this? Hey Andy, what about doing that? And I'm sure that he's not just taking everything that Warner Brothers brings to him. I'm pretty sure he's looking at it, having meetings with them, and then deciding if this will be something that he can do or something that he's not interested in doing. But so far, the projects that he has been taking on for Warner Brothers uh, have been seeing success. Now, with the Flash film, we don't know if that's going to be successful, and we all know why with the whole situation surrounding the Flash and Ezra Miller. But overall, the man knows what he's doing. And when it was announced that he's going to be doing the Batman film Brave and Bold with Batman and Robin, Robin being Batman's son Damian, I was excited to see that, and a lot of other people was excited about that because not only it's a Batman and Robin film, but with him being behind it, we know that this is going to be a very good film that's going to have box office success. Now they haven't announced any information uh, about that project, but I'm pretty sure as the days to come, they're going to announce that. And with James Gunn saying that they're going to be resetting the whole DC universe and bringing in an entire new universe, and they're going to kick things off with Superman, with James Gunn is going to do that. I'm pretty sure that Andy is going to have his hand in on that DC universe to be working on other projects and be working on different characters to uh, put the DC universe in a way better position than where they have been. Because let's just be honest, DC has not had a lot of success. And I was one of those people that was upset to see that DC hasn't had a lot of success because DC, they films hasn't they filmed for years. DC has always put out movies that was not that good, but the animated films always kicked ass and was really good. But now we're starting to see that some of the movies that they're putting out has been good and hopefully can be put up to that level to where the animated films were. But I'm just happy that overall that they're now starting to put out quality product that people enjoy and that fans like myself want to see. So I'm not mad at Warner Brothers for using Andy to say, "Hey, Andy, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do that?" I'm not mad at him at all because at the end of the day, it's not personal, it's business. And Warner Brothers knows that. Andy Muschietti knows that. So he's like, "Hey, if y'all gonna pass me the projects and these are good projects that I want to do, let's do it. I don't see nothing wrong with it." So I can't wait to see uh, the Brave and the Bold. And not only that, I can't wait to see what else he has under his belt that he's going to be working on. Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure with the whole new DC universe that they're going to be bringing to us, that he's going to have his hand in that and he's going to be doing something in that DC universe. Don't know what it is, but I know he's going to have a hand up in that. So we just have to stay tuned. But you guys let me know how you feel about this. Do you feel that how do you feel about Warner Brothers using Andy Muschietti to get a lot of their projects out there and to bring success in for their company? Let me know y'all thoughts about that. Let me know how y'all feel about it. And until then, stay tuned.